Hi. Before this video begins, I would like to mention which cars are which, just so that you can get used to what I'm saying and which cars I'm mentioning. These two right here, the taxi and the normal cars, are under the normal car category. The pickup truck and the semi-truck, aka the big one, are both under the truck category. And finally, the supercar. Now that you know which one is which, the first part of information I would like to mention is health. The small cars, this one, the taxi and the supercar all have 800 HP in total, meaning that one magazine from an AR is enough to destroy the entire car and blow it up. The truck, on the other hand, has 1000 HP in total and can withstand an entire clip. As for the semi-truck, it has 1200 HP and can withstand way more than one magazine. So if you're ever shooting at a person in a vehicle, make sure to try your best and hit the person within it if they're in a truck or if they're in a semi-truck, since it'll be much harder to destroy the vehicle itself. For the next part of information, it's speed. If you want to get to places and you want to pick out which cars to get onto and which cars to leave behind, obvious answer would be the supercar if you're on the road, but the pickup truck is much faster off-road. So if you're ever beyond the roads, make sure to leave behind the whiplash and get on the pickup truck instead. The semi-truck is always slow, don't bother. Off-road, on the road, it's not the best choice. The next part of information is going to be abilities. Now, keep in mind, every car can drift. You can do so by holding the handbrake button and then turning to whatever direction you want to spin, but only the supercar can boost. The next part of information is strength. The supercar and the normal cars can only break wood. Meanwhile, pickup trucks and semi-trucks can break brick and metal as well. They might struggle with the metal, but they end up breaking them anyways. Going on to some extra information, first one being, if you ever want to protect yourself from players shooting at your vehicle, make sure to never break your windows, meaning don't go into the passenger side and aiming down sight, or else that'll break your window. The more windows you have on your vehicle, the harder it gets for the players to try and kill you, since they have to break the window first and then hit you on the body. Some extra information would be that if you have a popped tire or more than one popped tire, your vehicle will start taking damage for as long as it drives. And the more you drive, the more damage it takes. So if your tire is popped, make sure to keep an eye on your health, or else you'll blow up and never realize it. Another piece of information would be that if you ever want to cross a river or a body of water like this, make sure that the space is at least this long and not this long instead, since the vehicle will start sinking after a few seconds. A space between here and over there is doable, since you can stay floating for the entire duration. Your vehicle will not take any damage or anything of that sort. If you've ever seen people post pictures about putting the gas cans on top of the cars to help keep gas on you at all times, that is false. You cannot drive while a gas can is on top of your vehicle. Doing so will cause the gas can to stay floating in that same exact spot that you left it on. Meanwhile, the vehicle will drive like normal. And honestly, if you're planning on playing the game normally, all you really need is a full car and one extra gas can with you. Anything more than that is just unnecessary, unless you're planning on driving the entire match, or if you just want to get on a vehicle and listen to the tunes to enjoy your time. Speaking of the radio station, every vehicle in the game has it, so as soon as you get on a boat or a chopper, you will be able to listen in to your radio station. It doesn't have to be a vehicle like a car, a truck, or something like that. So if you ever want to listen to the radio, get on your chopper or boat and you can listen to it as much as you want without having to worry about fuel. And before the video ends, one more tip. You can save yourself from fall damage as long as you fall down and interact with the vehicle. Just fall towards it and spam click whatever button you have to enter the vehicle. Okay, so it doesn't work all the time, but I promise that it does. That should be all. Thank you for watching.